Welcome to a new episode of When the Heart Calls, where I share musings and reflections about the journey of being human. My name is Jasmine, and today's episode is that there are no accidents. So let's get into it. There's no mistake that you are here. You were called to listen to this episode. The creative intelligence of the universe guided you here with a frequency that connected us. And your subconscious knew this, even when your mind could not understand. But I want to pause and appreciate just how rare that is. So, I'm fairly new to podcasting. I only recently rejoined social media after a 5-year gap. I don't advertise. I wake up the morning of recording with a divine spark and inspiration of what to share. It is unscripted, perhaps a few bullet points, but unscripted. And then I author the episode blurb myself without using AI. In other words, I'm not polished. This isn't a performance. It's unscripted and authentic. And I'm not pushing. What I do know is that frequency attracts. And so something attracted you here. At first, I was caught up in learning how to be a podcaster. Not only what equipment, but how do you perhaps optimize AI and social media to attract people? How do you create content flow? How do you hook people and get them to want to listen? But that started feeling inauthentic, and it's not who I am. I am running an experiment of being authentically me, not performing, not perfection, and trusting that the message will be delivered, will be received, will be connected to whomever needs it when they need it. In other words, I value quality always over quantity, meaning I'm not motivated by likes or by followers. I rarely follow anyone, and yet I receive exactly the messages I need when I need them. And so I'm trusting that here. So as much of society is zigging toward optimizing search engines and social media and AI, I'm zagging. I'm zagging and trusting that when I show up and when I share and that I shine, and by that I mean sharing with loving kindness and respect and compassion and grace, that carries a resonance and a frequency that will attract and connect with those who need it. In fact, that's not just for this podcast. It's how I believe we should show up. We show up every day, and that's the world I want to live in. I no longer need validation that this reached someone to get feedback. I have full faith. I trust that it's doing its work even when I can't see it. I mean, that's the real surrender and faith. And so, trust that something guided you here is really the reminder, the summary of this. Silence your doubts. Just let go and flow and notice how life happens for us, for you. Trust the signal, the incredible genius of all that is. And may that be enough. We need you. You are not here on this planet by accident. You matter. We all matter, each of us. We each carry a signal and a frequency that contributes to the symphony of existence. Thank you for listening, and until next time, when the heart calls.